Another day, another vlogger. Not a bad weekend so far. A bit overcast today, but yesterday was lovely, sunny, warm. So I've been having this thought about advanced techniques. There's the Institute of Advanced Motorcyclists, and there's the Royal something Society Prevention of Accidents, the Royal RoSPA, isn't it? So what's the O? Royal Offication Office. Anyway, so there's RoSPA and there's IAM. And I've been thinking about having a go at one, because I wanted to do it from the start, well, you know, after I passed my test. But I've been reading a couple of articles in Bike magazine and Ride magazine, both of which I've got, you know, trial subscription, quid for 3 issues, see what they're like. So I've done that, and there's an article in the latest one, I can't remember if it's Bike or Ride, but anyway, it's about cornering, advanced training on cornering down in Cheddar. And the instructor told all the students that the mistake they were making, because they were rightly doing this, getting over to the right to take a left corner, but they were doing it to the point where they were compromising safety for sight. So, you know, you get more sight down the road through the bend if you're on the opposite side of the road, opposite side of the lane. But you're compromising safety because, you know, you can lose it when you go into the corner. You can skip over the white line, meet an oncoming vehicle. So what I was thinking was, I wouldn't mind doing one of those courses, because it, you know, you don't want to do it after something goes wrong. Sooner know in advance, and sooner also know before you've picked up bad habits. So I'm a couple of months into having my test, so I'm still sort of remembering what I was taught, but no doubt I've already picked up bad habits. And if you're viewing them and saying, yeah, there's that one, do please point them out, because I've got no problem with fixing bad habits before they become dangerous. And I mentioned before that yeah, nothing wrong with blocking a roundabout. I've mentioned before how invaluable I've found Roadcraft Nottingham's vlogs, and one of his recent ones, he's done a track day and stuff, but he's also done sort of wet weather riding, stuff like that, and it's been really useful. So I'm not saying to him to do that unless you feel you might want to. So this is not sort of a wink wink, nudge nudge, not so subtle hint to you, but I'm looking for something either like that or to actually do a course. So basically a recommendation is what I'm really after, because it's brilliant to, hang on, I can go around, there's a motorcycle bit. It's brilliant to watch a video, and that is invaluable, but what's even more invaluable is actually having someone behind you telling you specifically what you're doing wrong or what you're doing right, or how can you improve it. So has any one of you done either the IAM or the RoSPA? Firstly, what does the O mean? No, go on, I can find that out, don't worry about that. Do you recommend one over the other? And why? If you've done both, which one? Okay, there you go. If you've done both and you could recommend to someone that they can do one or the other, which one would you pick and why? So let us know that. Do you pronounce that Kumco? They're making some really nice looking bikes. Yeah, so which of those have you done? So that's the gist of my vlog today. This is a great lock, XX14. So you stick it on. I had a look at the road lock and they don't work on this one. You stick it on, 5 seconds, and it's armed. So if anyone, basically that's just in case anyone sits on it. So it'll go off. So it stops kids. But disc lock as well. Yeah, so at the pharmacy bit, and there's a lady asking the woman behind the counter for something. She's whispering and I can't hear what she's saying, but the pharmacist can't either, and says, "Sorry, did you say stress relief?" And the woman repeated what she was after, and the woman behind the counter said, "Oh, thrush," really, really loudly, and this poor woman, dear oh dear. I mean, I turned away straight away to hide both a smile and a sort of cringe. It's like, hello. Poor lady. Yeah, further to the point I was saying about IAM or RoSPA, because another article I was reading was called Right Gear All the Time, and I thought, you know, it was about the right gear to wear, and it wasn't. It was about literally being in the right gear. And Yorkshire Phaser posted a vlog the other day about how do you know what gear you're in. So okay, first answer to that is I've got one of the Acumen digital readers, because normally sort of mid gears I'm alright, but when you're on the motorway often I found I wasn't in sixth. So it can, you know, fuel economy, it can save it, or it could stop you thinking, did I kick it up, and then save the need to. And also just for speed of how many kicks downs you want. Okay, I'm in fifth, I want to be in second, that sort of thing. But this article was saying about being in the right gear. Around town you don't want to kick it up to high gear, because yeah, fuel economy, but then you're going to be braking more, you're also not going to have the acceleration when you need it. But one of the points it said in the favour of being in a low gear was that you would be less inclined to speed, because if you're in a high gear and your engine noise is low, you're just going to keep going faster and faster, maybe. And this article was making the point that, you know what your bike sounds at 30 miles an hour or 40 miles an hour. If it's making a louder noise, you know that you're speeding. So I thought that was a useful thing. What did that have to do with what I was talking about? Oh yeah, this article, right gear all the time. Yeah, it was, no, I've made that point already, I don't need to, yeah, fine, so you got it, that's what it was about. So it was knowing what gear to be in situations. So that coupled with, you know, road positioning in corners, because you could, if you know, you're not leaning right, or you're in the wrong position when you're making the lean, you could end up, rather than holding your line, moving further and further to the edge of the road, which could be disaster. So I wouldn't mind doing a course like that to learn things like advanced cornering, but also just to be a safer rider all round. There was plenty of room there. So yeah, let me know what you think. Oh, a mate of mine phoned up last night, very upset. His girlfriend had just broken up with him, because he's a nice bloke, and the thing is, he's really obsessed with the 60s and all the music, which is really cool. But he particularly likes the group The Monkees, which again is cool. I watch all the TV programs. Anyway, so he said, my girlfriend's broken up with me because of my obsession with the Monkees. And he said he couldn't believe it. And then he saw her face. So thanks for watching, ride safely, and good night bikers wherever you are.